All right, let me get serious. So that was just a little. That was a little already installed little sound on my laptop. But I thought it slapped though, so I just thought I'd dance to it for a little intro gig. Okay. But the thought question for tonight is, what makes you come to God? Or let me put it this way. So think about those times that you either pray or read your word or something like that. What is it that trigger those moments? Do you be like, yo, I just want to go home. I just want to read the Bible for about 45 minutes just because I like spending time with God? Or are you somebody that the Bible describes as a horse or a mule? So you see here, this is Psalm 32. All right, I'm gonna just use this picture because I was moving way too much. I'm sorry. All right, verse 8 through 9. Here we go. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. Do not be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding, but must be controlled by bit and bridle, or they will not come to you. This is God talking, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So basically, do God have to motivate you with a bit and a bridle, like a horse or a mule, to get you to do what he says? Now, let me just help out the kids in the back of the class. Let's see, bridle. A bridle is a piece of equipment used to direct a horse. That's what it is. I went a little further and found out how this device worked, this bit and bridle. So basically, they steering the horse using pain, basically. Okay. Let me give you an illustration. Okay, let me show you. That's it.
What?
I need you for a demonstration.
Okay.
Stand behind me. Stand behind me. Hook your fingers. Make like two claws with your fingers like this.
Okay.
Both fingers. Put them in my mouth.
I just touched my hair.
Mouth. Touch your hair.
Yeah. You want me to go wash them?
Just do it. Now just right me and like steering. Which way you going to go? Which way you going to go? Go to the left.
Okay.
To the right. What?
I'm sorry.
So in that demonstration, what I was trying to show is that they controlling the horses using pain. The bit is in the horse's mouth, attached to some ropes, which is in your hands. You pull this rope, you pull the left rope, the bit hits the left side of the horse's mouth, and the horse's head turns to the left. That's how it works, using pain. So somebody probably asking, what does this even got to do with us? Well, basically, God is constantly trying to have fellowship with us. He's constantly trying to draw us near to him. And how do we commune with God? Spiritually. We are spiritual beings, and God is a spirit. It says that. So when we are seeking God, when we are in his word to learn him intellectually, that's us coming to God. Because in doing that, we draw closer to God. We're learning him more. And our faith is growing. One of my favorite analogies that the Bible uses talking about, spending time with God is that it's like having a meal with somebody. It's real intimate. So let me just cut to the point. So God is trying to get us to understand and see that we should not be like the horse or the mule, which need force to come to him. God is saying, have understanding to know that he is someone that we should run to willingly. Because let me tell you, you don't want God to have to direct you and get your obedience using pain. You just don't. Let's learn from the past. Look at Bucko Samson. So we know Samson is somebody that God gave stupid, dummy ability to. The dude was crazy strong. But he was so strong and gifted that he forgot God. And it took for him to have his eyes plucked out by the Philistines, his enemies, for him to pray to God. Dude broke down to God in prayer and was like, "Oh, sovereign Lord, remember me. Oh God, please strengthen me just once more." Look at Bucko Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar was the king of Babylon during the time of Daniel the prophet. And dude was real cocky. And he said, and I quote, "I built this great palace by my power. I built this palace to show how great I am." Dude didn't care about God at all. And to humble him, you know what God did? He basically had to take this man's good sense. Dude was living like an animal for 7 years. And I could keep going, but I'm going to stop because it's too many stories. God didn't have to deal with about 99% of the people in the Bible. They was just hard-headed. So in conclusion, he should be our first everything. He should be our first resource. He should be our first place where we seek comfort. He should be our first reason for our joy. And we should come to him willingly, not by force, not by something blindsiding us in life and we just don't know what to do, by pain. All right, so that's my thought. Peace.
Shooting shots and purposes where the rims at. What he put into my hand, trying to flip that. Knocked down a couple times from the kick